Hey Shelby, Alan Cockrell with ABC, hitting coordinator with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Take a look at your video today. We'll run through a couple times. We'll talk about some things that I think are important, and I talk about with my hitters quite a bit. One of the things I see, you have a nice setup, very athletic, and a good long frame to be able to use and get leverage with. So one of the things that I see in your load is kind of loading on the backside and then kind of pushing forward and kind of locking out the front side a little bit. Would like to just keep you in a good athletic position so that you can get some transfer of weight and stay on balls throughout the strike zone. So I'm just going to stop it now. What I'm talking about with the load, when we go back, we really want to load into that back leg. And by that I mean we just want to get weight to the inside part of this leg. And we don't want this knee over this back foot. We want this knee inside this foot, okay? Because two things happen when we get on top of our backside. I'm either going to sit on that leg and just spin to the ball, or I'm going to have a tendency to push up and push forward, okay? So if we can load into that backside, we'll get into a better position to be able to transfer our weight into our front side. Okay, so I'm going to run forward, and I'm just going to see what we do here. When we set the foot down, we just kind of push forward, and when we do, and we get this foot down position, we're looking for knees inside. We're looking for good equal bend in both of these knees, and this front leg is starting to lock out just a little bit. We're looking for our shoulders to be square, and we're looking for our hips to be square. And what I see is just a little bit of tilt and a little bit of tilt with the shoulders, and it's kind of causes our hands to get a little bit below the shoulder level. You do get nice separation, however your hands are back over your back, behind your back knee, in a good position. But at this particular point, we want this head. You want the head sitting over the belt buckle, and you can see here your head is kind of on your backside. So I'd rather see you more squared up and more balanced with the weight more centered, working into that front leg. At this point, we should be driving this into this front leg right here on the inside part, and all of these lines should be straight at this point. We should have squared up hips, squared up shoulders, and hands shoulder height with the head sitting right over the belt buckle. Okay, we'll go forward and we'll look at it just a little bit more, and we kind of lose our position with our front leg. Really locks out, and then that front foot opens up, and really what that does, Shelby, is that makes it difficult for us to hit through balls and get good extension. And you can see we kind of finish with our hands pulling across our body pretty quickly. And again, that head sitting way back there on that back side. Now, if we want to get good extension through the ball and get good drive and good carry to all parts of the field, we need to have that head more right here over the little bit closer to being over the belt buckle of your pants. I think probably the biggest thing that will help you is just starting with the load. When we load, again, remember we want to load into that backside. Right here, your knees are inside, and there's good bend in both knees. And now when we go back, we just load in that back leg, and we keep that back knee inside that back foot, so we don't have a tendency to sit back there on that backside or push up and push forward, which is going to cause us to open up a little bit quickly. So as we go forward again, what I'd like to see you do is, when we load, get a little bit closer to where you are here, but let's just go ahead and get that head off the backside and let it come more to center, so we can get a nice transfer of weight to the inside part of this leg. Really, Shelby, the best thing to help you feel this is set a tee out here, outer third, and just set it just off your front foot, maybe just inside your stride foot. And just work on getting into a good, squared up, balanced position with good bend in both knees. Hips are square, shoulders are square, head's over the belt buckle, and and you'll be able to get a good drive into that front leg, and you'll get extension to this ball, so when we get to contact here, we'll be able to get through this ball and keep that barrel extending here, and we'll have a lot nicer, longer, fuller finish. This staying back or sitting back on that back leg makes it difficult to handle balls away, and really, really difficult to handle anything that's off speed, any type of breaking ball, any type of changeup, anything moving away from us at a slower speed, because our bat, it's just in the zone for a very short time. Timing has to be absolutely perfect. So, this will allow us to make an adjustment and keep the barrel going through the ball, even after the ball's left the pitcher's hand. We'll just maintain a good athletic position, and then transfer into that front side, and we just kind of work around that front side. You can see here, you kind of recoil back, and that weight is just sitting on that back leg. Everything's back there, and then you just kind of push off of it. But if you can set that tee away, and when you get down into that hitting position, we're just going to sit it out here and really just drive this ball through the second baseman, drive this ball through the right side of the cage or into right center if you're on a field, and just work on maintaining very good balance throughout your swing and being able to hold your finish in a balanced position. And that's going to enable you to keep the barrel traveling through this ball away. It's definitely going to help you with the off-speed stuff and give you an opportunity to be the best hitter you can be. All right? But I want to thank you for coming to our camp, and good luck.